French baguette with sesame seeds on dry yeast is a very soft and fragrant bread with which you can make sandwiches or eat it with the first courses for lunch. Preparing a baguette is quite simple. The main thing is to pay attention to the fact that this recipe requires fast-acting dry yeast, which is added immediately to the flour, unlike the active ones, which must be diluted in water. In a bowl, sift the flour, add dry fast-acting yeast, sugar and salt. Mix it up, add sunflower oil to the dry mixture. Gradually pour in warm water and knead the dough with a spoon, then with your hands. The dough should be soft, not stick to the hands and walls of the bowl. If the dough turns out to be too dry, you can add a little water. Cover the dough with a towel and leave it warm for 1 hour. The dough will rise, increase in volume by 3 to 4 times. We knead the dough with our hands. Roll out the dough on a board in the shape of a rectangle. The rectangle of the dough is folded in the form of an envelope. Then, once again, we roll out into a rectangle and fold it again with an envelope. With our hands, we stretch the envelope in length, forming an even thin loaf. We put it on a baking sheet on paper or a baking mat. With a sharp knife, we make diagonal incisions on the loaf at a distance of about 5 centimeters from each other. Under the mat, we put towels, rolled up bundles against the concrete and leave at room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes. After the time has elapsed, we remove the towels, lubricate the loaf with whipped yolk and sprinkle with sesame seeds. We put a baking sheet with a baguette in a preheated oven to 200 degrees and bake for about 20 to 30 minutes until golden brown. Let the finished baguette cool under a towel, cut it and serve it to the table. Enjoy your meal.